Today we're working with percent problems. Get to use a calculator today, so I should probably get back to that calculator. So first problem here, we have 3/4. So in our calculators, we can go ahead and do 3 divided by 4 equals 0.75 is my decimal. 0.75 as a percent would be 75%. Remember what I taught you guys, kids. The first 2 digits after the decimal will make your percent. 14 divided by 16. 14 divided by 16 equals 0.87. 0.875. This 5 will cause this 7 to round up to an 8, so it'd be 88%. Next problem, 15/25. Got 15 divided by 25 equals 0.6. 0.6. Go ahead and add a 0, so I have 2 numbers after the decimal. My answer is 60%. 17/20. 17 divided by 20 equals 0.85. 0.85. 2 digits after the decimal equals 85%. 3/8. 3 divided by 8 equals 0.375. This 5 will cause the 7 to round up to an 8. My answer is 38%. Let's take a look at this next problem here. So on the back of this sheet of paper, explain how you could find the percent equivalent to 17/20 without using a calculator. 17/20. Well, I've taught you this, kids, because decimals deal with tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. So we have to change this 20 into a fraction with 100. 20 times what equals 100? Times 5. 17 times 5 equals what? 17 times 5. 7 times 5, we have 35. 5 times 1, we have 5. Plus 3, we have 8. 85/100 would be 0.85. 85 hundredths, which would be 85%. That's how you would do it without a calculator. 85%. Write the 5 fractions from problem 1 in order from least to greatest. Well, let's use our percents to help us out. Smallest, 38% would be my smallest. So I have 3/8. My next smallest would be 60%, so 15/25. Next smallest would be 75%, so it'd be 3/4. My next smallest would be 85%, so 17/20. Last but not least, 88% would be 14/16. Next problem. Katie spent 50% of her books, or my bad, spent 50% of her money on shoes for soccer. The shoes cost $65. How much money did Katie start with? Well, she spent 50% of a number we don't know, which equaled $65. This is how we would set up this equation. And what I taught you earlier in class today, of means multiply. We have to change the percent to a decimal, so we have 0.50 times what number equals 65. Well, how do we find that missing number? We have to do division. For example, I'm just going to make this off to the side, a mental note. If I did 8 times 4, for example, to get 32. Now, if I take that 4 away to get 32, how would I find that missing blank? I would have to do 32 divided by 8 to get 4. Well, we can do the same concept here. So we're going to do 65 divided by 0.50 equals what? Go ahead and use the calculator. You can use the calculator today. We have 65 divided by 0.50 equals 130. Does that make sense? 50% of 130 is 65. It does make sense. next problem. Tom got 70% of the questions correct on the music test. If he got 7 questions correct, how many questions were on the test? Well, he got 70% of, we don't know how many questions on their test, she got 7 of them right. Just looking back before. Let's go to this. How do we find this missing number? We have to divide. So we're going to divide 7 divided by 0.70 equals what? 7 divided by 0.70 equals 10. 70% of 10 equals 7. We can also check our work. 70% would be 0.70. Of means multiply, like I taught you today. 10 equals 7. Let's check our work here. 0.70 times 10 equals 7. So this answer was 130. How many questions were on the test? 10 questions were on the test. Hopefully this helped break down a few things, kids, but we have to always remember to make the equation of the numbers that we know from the problem. Good luck with your homework tonight.